Hey guys, welcome to, I guess I should start right here. Bienvenidos, hoy es lunes, el 9 de noviembre. Welcome, today is Monday, the 9th of November, or if you're a B-day, or A-day, excuse me, you're watching this on Tuesday, hoy es martes, el 10 de noviembre, okay? Our goal for class today, there's going to be 4 parts. We're going to be talking about the verb ser, which is to be, and there's 4 things we're going to do, 2 that you're going to turn in. Okay. One of them is this video right now, okay? And then one is Senior Jordan, his video, and then the 2 assignments that I'm going to walk through with you here in a minute are your student slides and the Sabas las dos amigas assignment. Okay, so here we go. All right. So here are our subject pronouns. Okay, you've seen some of these before. We've talked about tú versus usted, informal versus formal. Okay, we're going to dig into these a lot more when we get to our verbs coming up here in the next couple weeks. Okay, so for what we need for today, we need the yo equals I. Okay, and notice this is singular first person, right? If I tell a first person story, I went to the store, I fed the dog, I ran around the block, right? So first person, I. Or if I do it with more than one person, we. Okay, third person, he or she, right? So they are doing something, right? He or she singular, they plural. All right, so these are the 2 forms we're going to be concerned with today. All right. Now, when we conjugate in English the verb to be, right, we get I am, you are, he or she is, we are, and they are. Now, in English, so in English, it's pretty straightforward, right? Yeah. Spanish, however, here's how our forms of ser in Español. Yo soy, I am. Yo soy, I am. Tú eres, you are. Él es, ella es, or usted es, he or she is. Okay. Nosotros somos, we are, and they are. And ustedes or ellos son, they are. Okay, so again, the 2 forms we're worried about today for today's assignments are yo soy and él or ella es. And there it is, just spelled out in the big, kind of how that works out. All right. Now, real quick, let's talk about adjectives. Okay. Spanish has 2 genders. All right. I know that in 2020 that's can be a loaded topic. Okay. But for now, okay, Spanish language has 2 genders. Okay. When we're talking about adjectives, the adjectives are going to match the noun that they describe in number and in gender. Okay. So what I mean by that is, if I were going to say yo soy and then use the adjective ordenado, right? I would say yo soy ordenado, right? I am organized. Mi esposa, my wife, I would not say mi esposa es ordenado. I would say mi esposa es ordenada, because she is a female. Okay? So some of the things we describe are going to be easy to determine gender like that. Other ones, like el coche, that's a masculine noun in Spanish. La pared, that is a feminine noun in Spanish. So we would say la pared ordenada, which would be a weird sentence, but, right? El coche ordenado. Okay, so if the noun is masculine, it's going to end in an O. If the noun is feminine, it's going to end in an A. for our adjectives. Okay. Now on our list, you should have seen like this, where it says artístico, comma, deportista, right? So yo soy deportista. Mi esposa es deportista, right? I'm athletic. My wife is athletic. Impaciente, it went away, or paciente, right? If it ends in an E, we don't have to worry about changing it. The only one we have to worry about changing are ones that end in O. And then this little dude down here, trabajador. Yo soy trabajador. I am hardworking. Mi esposa es trabajadora. She is hardworking. So it doesn't end in O, but we're going to add an A to that to change it. Okay. So again, you can see that here. Also, this is on the bottom of your vocab list. All right. Ordenado, ordenada. Trabajador, trabajadora. Paciente, paciente. Deportista, deportista. So the only one we have to worry about changing is if it ends in O. Okay. Or trabajador in this case. And I think that is all of our... Nope. We're not watching him now. I'm going to post that video in the Google Classroom assignment. Okay. So the two forms of ser that we're going to need today are yo soy and es. Él es, he is. Ella es, she is. Okay. So let's look at your student assignment. Let me make sure you can see all of that. All right, so this is what you're going to get. Okay. You're going to get this. It says ser plus adjectives, the student assignment. Okay. Go up to the top here. Right. Here's our ser again. All right. We just saw this. The two highlighted forms are the only two forms of the verb ser that you're going to use on this assignment. Right, ordenado. Again, we just talked about this slide. The only one we have to worry about changing is if it ends in O. Okay, ordenado cambia ordenada. O trabajador, trabajadora. So, what we're going to do is el chico es artístico. The boy is artistic. Okay, so I went through off of our vocab list. I pulled all of those vocab words in, and then we had some subjects. We had el chico, la chica, el amigo, my friend, el amiga, or la amiga, excuse me. And then we had yo. Okay. Now, so that's the subjects you're going to see. So in this case, el chico is masculine. So artístico is going to end masculine. Okay, so we get our el chico es artístico. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go through and you're going to put, so you're either going to put soy or es in this blank. And then atrevido or atrevida, depending on, in this case, you, who we're talking about, right? Now, some of those, so that will be different for some of us, right? I would put yo soy atrevido, right? My wife would put yo soy atrevida. Now, in this first blank, so ella, soy or es, and then, now here's the thing, this one's not going to, everybody should get the same answer for this one. Ella means she, so we would have the feminine ending of the noun, the adjective, excuse me, in this spot right here. All right, now let me show you this last one, or this next one, and then we'll move on to the last part. La amiga, soy or es, deportista. Now, deportista no cambia, right? It doesn't change depending on who's being athletic. So, all right, so there are more of those. Okay, those are all the vocab words, all the adjectives. And what you're going to do is you're going to add a picture to go with each of them, because I like making you add pictures to Google Slides. Now, the last part of the assignment is the las dos amigas. Sabas. So you're going to click play. You're going to listen to this conversation. You can read along, right? All of the important words you've heard and seen, right? Eres just means you are. So she's saying you are a chica muy simpática. All right, and then when you get down here, here are some questions. ¿Cómo es el Señor Santos? What is Señor Santos like? Right, and you're going to answer them right here. All right. So the only thing I can't do, I can't put Sabas into the same Google Classroom assignment with the 2 videos and the PowerPoint or this Google Slides. Okay, so and so the first part will have the 3 pieces, and then the Sabas will be. It just has to sit outside of that. I can't make it play nice like that. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a text message or an email. Okay, if you're watching this on Monday, I'm probably just sitting bored on a bus reading a book. If you're watching this, so if you shoot me a message, I could probably get back to you pretty quick. Tuesday is our race day, so it may be a little bit different, but then on the way home, Tuesday evening, I may be able to provide some assistance. Oh, one other thing, make sure you do the attendance form that's also in the Google assignment, okay? So do the attendance form, that way if something happens and the sub messes up attendance, you've submitted that and you've done the work so that I can go back in and change your attendance for you. And I know you were here. All right. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing everybody in person on Wednesday.